Sorry, that's not the best way to start off a live. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I just thought I'd go over some stuff. Sorry, it's hard to tell, but I'm looking at something over there. I'm gonna check something really quick, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry if that took a few seconds. So yeah, this is that doesn't look good. Sorry, just mentioning something else about a special car. Well, speaking of special cars, I actually have some. I wouldn't say super special, but the reason why this is a special live stream is because for this one and the other one, I'm not sure when it's going to be even. May or may not be in the month of November of this year for all I know. I'm not even sure now, to be honest. There are two special live stream events on my channel, and this happens to be one of them because I did not tell anyone what cars are going to be unboxed or in it until just now. So yeah. But before we start it, I gotta check something. I knew that was gonna happen. Sorry, I have to do this. That's the wrong way. Whoops. Sorry, have to do that. That took a little bit more time out of the live, but oh well. It's a quick task and then it's done and over with. I mean, to be honest, when I think about a live stream, it's like, I don't think about it so much as cars. I just think about it as fun things to do or like fun tasks to do instead of like boring tasks to do. Like, putting a lid on a trash bin. That's a boring task, but people have to do it, unfortunately. So yeah. Anyways, got this one at Walmart. Card's a bit bent or damaged, and I feel like it's because all these collectors are trying to find the 64 Continental convertible. I've seen all of the cars in this set once. The next few times, well, actually, the first time I saw it, there was like maybe 7 to 9 of this full convertible set. The next time I went there, all 10 of them were there, and maybe 1 or 2 duplicates of certain cars, but not enough to make 2 full sets. And then a few days ago at the same place, local Walmart store, they have only 3 of the 10 cars from this convertible set. I've seen all of them, and I gotta say, that to be honest, my favorites from this are probably every single car in this convertible set except for the Porsche Boxster Spider. It's in white. White or gray are like boring colors on a Porsche, I would feel like. I mean, some people might find it, different. Like, they may say something like, white's like, a clean, brand new factory color thing. Well, why would you want a white Porsche? Because you do realize that, I'm talking about a toy car or a real life one. If anyone gets a white Porsche in real life, don't get it dirty because then your white paint just gets ruined like that. And that's why I'm not planning on getting the Porsche Boxster Spider from this set. And also, I already have a Porsche Boxster Spider, so I don't really need to complete this set anyway. Not to mention, this set is like, I want to say $220 something just for one car, like close to $230 really because of tax. It's probably closer to $230 just for one of these cars because they're like $214 plus tax, I believe, for one of these. So yeah. But anyways, I'm going to unbox the Continental convertible right now because it's already been, a bit damaged on the card, and it looks like some other collectors are trying to get this one, and it's like, well, if I know there's so many people trying to get this one, I might as well buy it before I miss out on it for the second or third time I've seen it at the same store. So I'm going to unbox this right now. Now, the other cars that I'm unboxing, along with this one, none of these were even mentioned beforehand. They may have been, but I didn't say anything about them. Like, Like, I didn't mention anything saying, "Hey, I'm going to unbox these cars today," or so on and so forth type thing. Also, I want to make a well, I wouldn't call it a rule, but just something people should be aware of is trying to keep your questions about the cars and video game stuff towards the very, very end of my live streams, because I feel like so many people are not seeming to, be able to do that. So here's the Continental convertible, the 1964 one, in this really nice blue color, blue exterior, and apparently a lighter blue interior. Sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry if you heard me say the word go. It's not because I'm saying go as in like, let's, you know, go do something else or whatever in the live stream. No, that's not even close to why I said it. So it's just because I'm having a few background noises or distractions happening. And yeah, I didn't realize that some of those may be happening during this live stream. So please be aware of those during this live stream. I don't like saying this, but I kind of wish more people were here. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to do something. Come on. Sorry, this background distraction is a little bit more distracting than I had thought at first. It's actually it's our dog. Unfortunately, yeah, we have a dog. I don't want to go off track, so I'm just going to leave it as that. Do not make me go off course. I mean, since there's no one here really, it's not that big of a deal. But let's try to go away from the topic of pets or other stuff not related to cars and video games, and focus on diecast cars and video games. More specifically, racing video game or sports video games. You know, the ones that I like to mention normally, like baseball, stuff like that kind of thing, or car racing video games. So yeah. Well, now since that's done, I'm gonna put that there. The next few that I unbox are actually gonna be on the brand new NASCAR team that I'm making, because last time I had one, it wasn't fully new, But this time it's going to be all brand new. Or, well, technically, given the fact that all of these were found at the same store, I'm going to call it new NASCAR ones because the ones at the other stores that I've gone to aren't even close to new as this. So yeah, this will make the team 100% brand new NASCARs. Mostly Wave 7, but since 80 is greater than 40 or 60, we're going to have to call it new. And here's one of them. This is supposed to be the chase piece one, but it turns out this is not. And they had so many of these NASCARs there, you could have felt like you would have found a chase piece. But no, this is not the chase. It's the regular version of it. I need to start realizing that from now on. Because the chase one will literally say up there, liquid colored chase. And this is going to be a bit more like chrome, red, and black colors on the NASCAR. And that means you can tell the difference. Because this one is just, basic red and black paint job with decals on here. The other one is going to be more chrome, red, and black with the same decals on here. And up there, it's obviously going to say liquid color chase or chase piece. One of the two. So yeah, this is Christopher Bell NASCAR. I want to say this is actually my second Christopher Bell NASCAR that I have. Because I have one or two other number 20 NASCARs, but they turned out to be different drivers apparently. This one actually looks really cool and feels really cool in my hand. I'm not sure entirely what this is meant for, but it almost looks like something could go in here. I think the NASCAR is supposed to fit in here somehow, but I don't think it will. So here it is unboxed, by the way, fully. It's number 20, not number 50, or 05, or 02. Came with a collector hood. I have quite a few other NASCAR collector type things, and somewhere around here. They're not exactly with me right now, and I don't plan on getting them. Let's see. Well, the next one is Eric Jones, number 43. Now, this is the first time I've had an Eric Jones, number 43 NASCAR, because my previous number 43 turns out to be one of the cars I have over there now, which is a different number. So, yeah. Now that I mention it, I think all of these NASCAR ones were there actually at Target today. And, yeah. I think all of them were there except for maybe, I want to say the number 7 or number 11, the number 11 Hamlin Camry NASCAR or the number 7 Xfinity Series Camaro NASCAR. One of those two may or may not have been there, I'm not sure. But it looked like pretty much all Wave 7 NASCARs from this year NASCAR, 2021 Wave 7 NASCARs, that is, which are shown on the back, were all at the same Target store today that I went to. And also, it was a super Target, not a regular Target. And apparently, I didn't realize that, but what that means is that the super Targets are the ones that get Hot Wheels cars at the checkout lane check stands before you are ready to fully purchase everything before you go out the door. Apparently, regular Targets may or may not have that. And apparently, the one I went to, a regular one, did not. So, yeah. And another reason why it's called the super Target is because those are the ones that have, more food type items in them, really, like groceries and stuff like that. That's another reason how you can tell the difference between the regular and the super Target. We're going to unbox this Eric Jones NASCAR, by the way, because I do believe this is my first ever Eric Jones, second or third Eric Jones NASCAR I have, because I have one or two number 20 NASCAR of Eric Jones before he switched over to 43 and a Chevy Camaro. This one comes with a magnet. This one comes with a hood. This one comes with a magnet. So 2 of the 4 NASCARs that I unboxed today come with a magnet, and the other, so basically 50% of them came with a hood, and the other 50% came with a magnet. Isn't that cool? Next up, we have Kyle Larson. Now, this is Kyle Larson, brand new NASCAR, like his newest one, I believe, because it used to be a different number, but then a lot of not so great events happened, and I don't want to go into details about that. So yeah, but after all that whatever happened, basically I just want to sum it in one word as drama, I suppose. He ended up moving to number 5, and I'm not going to talk about details about why that happened. Wow, this number 5 one looks really cool. And speaking of Larson, he actually ended up winning Cup Series this year in real life NASCAR, I do believe. Yes, he did. I forgot who won Xfinity Series and Truck Series, but if people know that, please do not tell me anything. I will just look up the results myself when I have the time. All right, last NASCAR to unbox, and then we can start doing more car baseball games, which is my newest Kyle Busch NASCAR, number 18 in yellow. So yeah, this live stream isn't going according to plan, unfortunately, because I did mention in the description this is one you don't want to miss because the second one is going to be so much cooler than this one. But I'm not going into details about the car that are going to be unboxed. I don't even want to give away any like sneak peeks or teaser kind of things because then it's not so much special anymore. I mean, technically it could be just depending on what day it is, but I feel like it's going to be less special if I end up saying what the cars are and all of that stuff, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, we're going to unbox this NASCAR, then we're going to play 2 games of car baseball. Looks like we're going to have Italy versus NASCAR, Sweden versus France. Now, all of these car baseball games are preseason ones, so yeah. Now that I think about it, I may just want to do an unboxing live stream and then do a separate live stream for car baseball, because then I've already mentioned that there's going to be 2 parts for the preseason or spring training car baseball games. So yeah, I may have to do a separate live stream. I know I said car baseball, but I could just say in the description this is part 2 of 2 for car baseball, but it's part 1 of 2 for my special unboxings. I could do that. I might as well do that right now so no one's confused. Right, change the name. So yeah, I know this may cause some confusion, but this is part 2 of 2 for the car baseball preseason or spring training games, and then this is going to be the confusing part because I added the car baseball at the end, not the beginning. At the beginning part, this video is so basically this video is technically part 2 of 2 for the preseason or spring training car baseball games, which I will be doing. However, given the fact that this is only part 1 of 2 for the special unboxings, that's where the confusing part may come in because people are like, well, we didn't expect you to do part 1 of 2 right now. I could have done the unboxing as a video for part 1 of 2 and then made a live stream for the car baseball, and I kind of didn't think of that. So yeah, without further ado, enough talk about plans and what could and couldn't happen now because I didn't think things through kind of thing. We're just going to open this NASCAR and get the car baseball games done. Yeah. Here it is, the Kyle Busch NASCAR. Sorry, that was my shoe, but banging or hitting against a trash bin. In case anyone was wondering what that sound was. This is my newest number 18 Kyle Busch NASCAR in 1/64 scale. This is really surprising, but no one else is here, and this is not the way I had planned this live thing to go. Sorry, just hit something again. But enough talk about random background noises or distractions that I keep doing or other people or Pet may or may not be doing in the live stream. Let's refocus and get some card baseball started and done. Sorry if I have to do that because, there will be times where, well, obviously, winter's not too far away, so I know this has nothing to do, but before we get into card baseball, I'd just like to say, since winter is not too far away now, I'm not trying to say people need to do this, but I would just give people a heads up warning or notice. If you don't see me on a live stream or video, it's because, during winter, that's when people's coughs and colds and stuff like that seem to get pretty bad. Same in springtime too. So I just thought I'd give everyone a heads up notice that, if I'm too sick because of, cough and all of that stuff, I will let you know that there's no video or anything like that happening for that day. Or possibly for that week even. I'm honestly not sure. So yeah. Anyways, enough talk about that. Let's get some card baseball stuff started. I thought I'd just give everyone a notice that if there's no live stream, it's because, I'm not feeling swell enough to do it. And I almost didn't want to do one tonight because, well, one or possibly both of my arms, are feeling a little bit challenging to move at times, kind of thing. I mean, to be honest, I'm just going to say this. We all get pains and stuff, in our, arms, legs, whatever, parts of body. And, when stuff like that happens, you don't feel like doing too much movement with them because, it's going to hurt more if you do it, kind of thing. And, well, that's pretty much true for anyone. I mean, it's not as bad as like, if someone, breaks their arm or leg kind of thing. But hey, I'm toughing it out. I honestly am, am toughing it out. I'm being brave, and I honestly am not caring if my arm is, hurting or whatever. I am doing this live stream, and I'm getting card baseball done. Because, I almost felt like not doing a live stream tonight, and I'm doing it anyways. So yeah, I'm really proud of myself right now. You may not hear that too much, but let's get back to card baseball right now, though. Hopefully that'll bring more people in the live stream soon, because I know it normally does at times. We're going to do Italy and NASCAR first for card baseball. Meaning that we may want to move a few more things out of the way, though. Possibly. We're just going to do since this is like preseason spring training card baseball game type thing, we don't have to do it where like everyone plays all the teams once, but I feel like that should happen. So since these teams have all played each other, we're gonna switch them up kind of thing. Meaning that since USA's already played UK, their next team would be either Japan or Germany. You know what I'm getting at. And then when UK's done playing Germany, UK is probably going to play Japan, but then USA has to wait, kind of thing, which is not so good because there's only 4 teams on this side and 4 teams on this side. So it's going to be, or maybe we have USA play Germany next, and then UK play Japan next, because then when that's done, Japan can play USA, and UK can play Germany. Because I believe that's who they ended up playing. I'm not quite sure though. I want to say Japan played Germany first. Yeah, they did because USA played UK. So, yep, we're good over there actually. All right, so let's get these teams a little bit more out of the way so they don't end up getting, caught with this somehow. I forgot to do the car baseball All-Star game, but I think, to be completely honest, I think we ended up just having a tie for like home runs. Like I want to say it was 34-34 or something like that, or 35-35. Either way, this one tied with the Tesla Roadster over there, right there, one of them anyways, for our most home runs in car baseball last season, for the 2021 car baseball season. This season's going to be 2022 because we already have some new cars and stuff in there. And yes, we're getting closer towards 2022 in real life as well anyways. But car baseball, can happen at any time. And since this is 2021 season and I'm only starting preseason spring training stuff for next season, I might as well just, get all these preseason games done out of the way kind of thing. And then we're going to hit the regular season. This time, I just realized that 10 games was a bit too much to do, kind of thing. So yeah, we're gonna end the regular season on 4 games, because that's way less games to do, takes way less time, and then I'll get the season done sooner, which means we can do preseason and the All-Star game as well. We may have to move the teams a bit more than I had planned. Someone was here, but then they just left, which is not super good, but they leave. Oh well, so be it. Probably because they're busy, I assume. I mean, again, it is kind of late at night, so I'm not expecting too many people to be here, but a decent amount, though. Anyways. Someone hit the thumbs up button. Whoever hit the thumbs up button, thank you for your support for my channel. There's a little bit hanging out of the car, but not too much. But they're going to say it's unfortunately just enough. Is he out? He is out because the penny's underneath the front of the car, not the underbody, which is kind of a bit more of the middle. Now it looks like he did that, and since he's not fully on base, he's out. Shouldn't have done that, and not to mention they still have their best home run player for NASCAR in here. Just imagine how many home runs he's going to get. If he's the only one who hits home runs, that's going to say something, meaning that he's ready to do what he did last time, be the home run leader. But if he gets none, I'm not sure who's going to be home run leader this time. So yeah, unfortunately, I may or may not have recalled doing my car baseball all-star game. If I did, I can look it up and see if I happen to have done it on my phone. Well, this is interesting. It's really looking like that's way more out because I can barely see anything much to really overturn that. And the call on the field is, you're out. There's another signal in baseball that means someone's out. I know how to do it, but I keep forgetting what the correct way is to do it. So, yeah. So, yeah. And also, like I said, the preseason games are going to be 1 inning long. But, given the fact that 2 innings seems a bit more fair, that's the reason why I'm saying 1 inning is because, I'm hoping there's no ties, and if there's a tie, that's the only reason why I would go into another inning kind of thing. So, all car baseball preseason spring training games are really more one inning type of thing. But if they have to go over that because of a tie, then the second, third, and so on innings will be called bonus innings from now on. I almost wanted to call it just regular because there were a few games that went into 2 innings because of ties and whatnot. So yeah, at this rate, part of me is like, we might as well just have everything be 2 innings. Another part of me is like, well, these are training games. You don't need to do 2 innings. But to be honest, it gives the teams another inning to see what they can do, kind of thing. But at the same time, I'd rather have it be 1 inning. But I think I made a choice that I wanted. I don't know if it happened for all those games on the first one, but it might have that we just ended up having them be 2 innings anyway. Yeah, all of the games are 2 innings anyway. Preseason, spring training are 2 innings, and so are regular season as well. So all games are 2 innings long. That just depends on what score is, though. Kind of thing. Like, do we need to go into bottom of second? But yes, they are still all 2 innings long there. Oh, my new number 18 NASCAR hits a double. Wow, number 5's gone. That's his first home run for car baseball. On his new number, that is. We're getting close. Oh, that's just barely gone. And that's his first preseason spring training home run. That technically, if we were to count home runs, he would technically have won against the Tesla Roadster, but we can't do that because these are training games. None of the stats count in training games. Wow, everyone's hit a home run except for the number 18 so far. They're going to say try again because I don't think that really went far enough to consider it a hit. That did. And that's gone. So literally everyone on NASCAR's new team for car baseball and the training game has hit a home run except for this one. And he does hit a home run just now. I do believe he was the one who started us off, so score is 6-0 NASCAR, by the way. This number 5 can't stop hitting home runs. We might have a new competition between 1 and 5 for home runs. NASCAR may have a new competition for who hits most home runs. Let's see, 0-6. It's 8-0 now in this car baseball training game. We're ahead in the event on my phone. It's a baseball thing, so I thought I'd just mention it. That's his second home run. Everyone in here has 2 home runs except for number 18. It's 0-9, by the way. It would have probably been 0-10 had everyone hit a solid home run because yeah. And given the fact that this is the 3rd time through the lineup, it technically should have been 0-15, but since someone didn't get a home run his first time up, that's why this is going to make it 0-10 with his second home run, if he gets one, though. Oh, the Lamborghini catches it. Nope, he's not getting a home run that time. Not a home run, but that's a really great hit from him. He actually has a home run, a double, home run, and a triple. He just needs a single, and he would get a preseason and a spring training game cycle already. He would be the first one to cycle, actually. He's just 1 hit away from the cycle. Surprisingly, there is 1 person here, but no sign of them in chat feature, and there's nothing I can do about it, sadly. Well, this one has 3 home runs. and it's now 11-0 with 1 out and bottom of the first. I did just realize something. We're doing a 10 limit run thing here, so because of that, that number 5 one will have most preseason home runs by 1 over that other NASCAR. Just by 1 though. Oh, and also he's going to be pitching this time. So the person that was pitching is now on third base. And I bet he was second or third base his first time, I believe. Oh, wow. Not really close, I will say. What? They gave me my entry back? That's weird. Because they knew they wanted to score me lower. Wow. Sorry, I'm just talking about my game right now. Apparently they scored me lower because I honestly don't know why. Well, anyways, enough talk about that. The run limit is slightly different for the, before regular season games, but that's just because these are trying to figure out, which teams are good and not so good kind of thing. Wow, and there's 1 gun for Italy. 2 gone for Italy. NASCAR's 1 out away from winning their first season training game. And they've won. They've won. They've won their training game because all before regular season and regular season games are 2 innings long because 2 is an even number, and I should have just stuck with that anyways. But the run limit is lowered down to 10 because I don't want 21 scored because then it would make it unfair. Well, NASCAR wins. Not a surprise because they are pretty good. And unfortunately, since this is regular season, well, not regular season, correction, before regular season, like spring training, preseason, car baseball games, we are not doing after game interviews for player of the game type things. However, let's get the other game started and underway. I'm back. Oh, the one person that's here is still not doing chat feature, and that's totally fine. Not everyone has to do chat feature. It's just something I would recommend if you are really into cars and you like talking about cars. Please talk about cars or car baseball, but don't ask questions quite yet. So yeah, we just have 1 more car baseball game left. Now again, the thing is, if one team, so basically, the rules are we have technically 2 options, and that is sorry, that was kind of bothering me. Sorry, I am just so sorry for all these background distraction noises that are happening. I really do apologize for all of that happening. I try not to have so many of them happen, but we try to make our live streams, like so much better and stuff. Like, people almost would feel like, at times some people may or may not want to use the word perfect, like they're trying to make their live streams perfect. Well, that's not going to happen, sadly. Because the only way that would is if you're in, a setting where there's very few or none of background noises or distractions happening, and that's very unlikely to happen. So yeah. Anyways, sorry, gotta play, unfortunately. Had to do something here really quickly. Yeah. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, about my live streams and stuff. I do not have any way possible, like I said, that my live streams are going to be perfect or anything like that. They can't be because it'll just take too much time to have that happen. Because to be honest, for anyone's live stream to be the best it can be, they're gonna have to have all these special like video cameras and all of that kind of stuff happening and things like that. That's just not gonna happen on my channel. Everyone should know that by now who's subscribed to my channel. And I'm sorry if I'm saying this live, but I hope it doesn't bother anyone who's subscribed to my channel. And if it does, and you want to unsubscribe, that's totally your choice. But what I will promise or try to do in my live streams is just fun, creative ideas with cars or video games. And that's kind of what I'm doing with these special unboxing live streams. But then I just realized it's better to do 2 separate videos because then the video would have not thrown off the flow of my live stream for car baseball type thing. So yeah. Another thing I was going to mention is that if the 10 runs are hit in the first inning by either team, if it's the away team and the home team doesn't score, then yeah, pretty much there's a no inning limit rule really in preseason or spring training car baseball games. But I will say we are not going to 9 innings long unless somehow the score is 0-0 forever. So yeah, and also another thing that I mentioned is that I try to get more people in the chat feature, but that's only if they want to do it. I'm not saying or forcing everyone in here every time to do the chat feature. And if it sounds like that is what's happening, well, I will realize that, oh, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying if you have something to say about car baseball or cars, like the diecast cars, or any kind of cars, or video games, ones that I like, which I've already mentioned before, it's okay if you talk about them with me and the other people in the live stream. Just don't ask me questions about the cars or video game stuff until we're ready to get towards the end of the live stream. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna have to put this somewhere. I guess it's going here for now. All right. Well, now since that's done and out of the way, it's time for the final car baseball game. It's hard to tell which team's home and away. That team was home. That team was away. UK was away. USA was home. I want to say Japan was home in that game. Or was it Germany? I don't know. But a majority of the teams on this side turn out to be home, so we're just going to keep it as that, I guess, because then it makes more sense, I suppose. People like Kuda's Rebel Cars and Diecast and Cars, or mostly kind of Diecast, Mel City Chris. Those kinds of channels are normally in my live streams at different times throughout the day. That depends on what their schedules are like and stuff like that. Because again, everyone can be busy all of a sudden and they just don't realize it. Well, there's one out. There's 2 out. This will be the final car baseball game of tonight, by the way. And there's 3 out. Well, 1, 2, 3 innings. if France scores all 10 runs, because, I never officially made a rule saying, like, my official rules for card baseball, like preseason or spring training, was like 2 innings long, because before I was like, well, let's stick with 1 inning. That didn't work out because some games got tied. To be honest, my official and final rule is for card baseball, inning limit does not matter, just as long as some team ends up winning somehow. That's pretty much my new rule. And I will have to write that down on a piece of paper so that way I don't end up forgetting about it. So basically, it doesn't matter how many innings the game goes, just as long as someone ends up winning. But the run limit is going to be capped off at 10, which is slightly different this time, though. That's the only difference. Yep. Well, there's 1 gone for France. And there's 2 gone for France. Both teams could have a 1-2-3 inning, and that would be a first in card baseball. Are you kidding me? It's just happened. Both teams went 1-2-3 in the same inning. Well, this is interesting. Imagine if it happens again, how interesting that would really be. Well, this is a slightly different setup. I just realized something. Every time the card that's normally pitcher tends to be third base. I don't know why, but that seems to happen. Well, there's 1 gone for Sweden. 2 gone for Sweden. 3 gone for Sweden. Well, another 1-2-3 inning. If there happens to be another 1-2-3 inning, if no one scores in the 3rd inning, since it's getting a bit late, we will pretty much call that the final score inning, because I don't want this game to go into multiple innings on end kind of thing, because like I said, it's getting pretty late, and I don't want to be up, too late when, we all have things to do kind of thing. So, yeah. I mean, even if you're not busy, still not bad. Everyone needs a good night rest. And, obviously, in commercials and stuff, they recommend 8 to 10 hours. Ooh, that gets by him. Well, it's bottom of second. France has a runner on second, speaking of second. Double play, wow. Well, they're down to their final regular out, and if no one scores in this inning, we go into technically our second bonus inning, because, again, like I said, my final word is there's no run limit just as long as some team wins. And if no one scores 10 runs, that's why the no inning limit is in effect. And it's gone. France wins on the solo home run by the Bugatti V110 SS. The one that came right after the Black Veyron and the Renault concept car did. Well, that's game over, and that's pretty much it. But before we end the live stream, I thought I'd just go over and show all the cars that were unboxed in today's live stream. So yeah, we're gonna we're going to show all the cars that I've unboxed in this live stream and the previous one. So we're gonna need maybe a few more cars. Really quickly, that is. Don't worry, I'm gonna put them back with their teams, or back where they belong. You may want to just put other teams off to the side, so that way we don't get any confusion. Ooh, that was not a good sound to hear. One of my new cars just fell on the floor, I think. Yeah, one of them did. So, I know you heard me say just this live stream, but I want to show all the cars I've unboxed over the past few live streams. Well, my more newer cars, not ones that I've already unboxed from, 1 or 2 weeks ago kind of live streams. I'm talking about ones that I did today and yesterday live streams, or today and 1 or 2 days ago, not 2 or 4 weeks ago. So yeah, we're just gonna put all the cars together, and when it's all done and stuff, you can just let me know which cars are your favorite from the live stream. I'm trying to count and see if I'll have an even amount of cars, but I doubt I will. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm off by 1. So one row has 11 cars, the other has 10. Unfortunately, that is one less for one side, but you can't really do anything about it, sadly. Had I unboxed one more card tonight, it would have been an elite. Sorry, I was about to say something really silly. What I was going to say is that it would have been an even 11 cars unboxed for both parts, for both live streams. The one I did today and the one I did, I want to say 1 or 2 days ago this week. So yeah, there's the cars. The NASCARs are most of, and what I mean by NASCARs are the more real, officially, seen on TV NASCAR race cars are right here. The Hot Wheels version of NASCAR, the stock car one is right here. The Charger stock car is. So yeah, these are all my newest cars unboxed, with and without duplicate cars for some of them. So yeah, you can let me know in the chat feature or in the comment section of this live stream once it's on my channel which car are your favorites from this live stream today. So yeah, just let me know which ones are your favorites from this live stream in the chat feature or comments whenever you're able to do one or the other. It's probably better off doing the comments. I just say that because then I can read all the comments all at once instead of the chat messages go away quicker kind of thing. So yeah, it's probably better to just let me know in the comment section which are your favorites from this live stream. So yeah, pretty much I'm combining cars I unboxed from today and like 1 or 2 days ago of the same week live stream. And yeah, favorite wise, I honestly don't care if you go 1 through 21 kind of thing, but to be honest, you don't need to because some of them are duplicates. So why don't you just tell me your top 3 or 5 favorite from both of the cars I unboxed from today's live stream, 1 or 2 days ago live stream from the same week. Bye everyone, thanks for watching. Surprisingly, this live stream turned out to be a bit interesting. Not too many people showed up, and in fact only 1 or 2 did, which is actually good and bad for me. It's good because, if I mention background noises or stuff like that, not too many people will, be talking about it in the chat feature right away during the live, but it's also bad because, surprisingly, no one wants to talk about diecast cards or video games that I found. And, that's kind of odd. But I guess it makes sense because, people need to sleep, obviously. And, I'm just going to mention this. Life comes first before diecast cards. No matter if it's friends or family. That's always how I want to put it as. Because, if something happens and I can't do a live stream, whether it's friends or family type thing, I'm going to put that first and then do car stuff next. So basically what that means is that, if I can't buy cars that often because, something happens or shows up or whatever, or, not enough to get them, then that's going to happen, unfortunately. Yep. Bye, everyone. Thanks for being here. For the few people that were here, which I want to say was 1 or 2. I'm not quite sure. Might have been just 1, maybe 2. Well, however many people showed up, thanks for being here. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up button. So yeah, like I said, my plan is, if someone did this for their giveaway thing, since, they can't send out cars, I feel like, I want to do a giveaway type thing, but it's just going to be shoutouts in the live stream. So yeah, that's my new giveaway plan. I'm just doing shoutouts in live streams or videos from now on, because that seems to be the best thing to do. And not to mention, it'll get more people to subscribe to not only my channel, but the other channels I recommend when I am, do the shoutouts in the live stream or video. I'm not sure which way I want to do it as. Probably video may not be the best because then it's like you don't get to hear it, live and, talk about them right away kind of thing. Whereas a video, it's like, okay, so then you have to wait for it to show up kind of thing. But at the same time, videos will show up sooner than live streams. And not to mention, I'd rather do videos because it's only like a few channel names. I'm just gonna pick 3 random channels. Basically, if I put like one next to you in one of my next videos or live streams, that means that you were selected to be one of the winners for my shout out giveaway thing for 200 plus subscribers. You know, I just thought of something. I'm not ending the live stream yet. You want to comment on this live stream if you want to be mentioned in my giveaway video for a shout out on my channel. Trust me, you're going to want to do this because I have so many great channel supporters on my channel already. So yeah, I guess if I want to do it and be a bit more specific, the comment that you want to put in here is going to be I want it to be something simple so that way you don't end up forgetting, what it is. I don't want it to be too hard, so this should be simple enough. Since I like certain cars and stuff, the comment that I'm going to be looking for in this live stream is just comment the word Tesla. That's the word. And I will pick 3 different channel subscribers when they comment the word Tesla once this live stream is on my channel. It's not going to be on here until sometime tomorrow. So I want to give everyone till a few days, possibly, depending on how many comments show up right away, kind of thing. But yeah, comment Tesla when this live stream shows up on my channel, and I will give a few hours or days notice before I I'll actually put a deadline on there, kind of thing. So yeah. Since we're almost at the weekend, how about I give till Monday before my shout out giveaway for this live stream is done. Yeah, that's a good idea. So, like I said, the keyword is Tesla. You want to comment that on this live stream to be mentioned in a special shout out video on my channel. Don't forget to do that if you want to be mentioned on a video on my channel. And I'm picking 3 different channels to give shout outs to and reasons why you should subscribe to them. But now that I think about it, I might just want to do a shorter live stream if I'm going to do that because storage is running low on my phone, unfortunately, and that's the only other thing I can do YouTube on. So because of that, it may or may not be a video or live stream. It's going to be one of the 2. I'll just let you know what happens. All right, this is the official end. Sorry if it took so long. It's just because I wanted to get everything out and mentioned why certain things may or may not be happening on my channel. Bye, everyone, for real. And I mean real as in like this is really, really the end of my live stream. And I'm so sorry if I say bye multiple times. It's because sometimes I feel like I'm ending it sooner, and other times I realize, oh, there's more stuff I need to mention in here. And that's kind of what happened. Don't forget to be on the lookout for my next special unboxing video or live stream on my channel.